it's Josh from SFNEOnline and host of The Growth Show. Now, in this video, I wanted to talk to everybody about this crazy ride locker policy that's been going on. I want to give you my thoughts about it, maybe possible solutions, kind of my rant about it, and we'll just get on into it. And also, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, click that like button and leave a comment whether you agree, disagree, and voice your opinion down below. So, Cedar Fair in particular, and we're going to use this as an example, for Cedar Point and Kings Dominion. Kings Dominion with Twisted Timbers and Cedar Point with Steel Vengeance. Now they have, a no cell phone policy. They don't want anything in your pockets. Potential for safety. Now, we all heard about the awful news about a woman riding and getting basically slapped in the face with a cell phone, having to go to the hospital, getting all messed up and all that. Well, it's unfortunate, and I get it. The policy is for safety, but here's the problem that I don't like. When you're forcing your customers to get a locker, they could use the universal practice of, okay, the locker is free, and put your stuff in it, and then go ride. Now, in today's society, everybody's looking down in their cell phone. Everybody's like this in the line. Everybody's whatever, or taking pictures, or trying to be a social media rock star, whatever the case may be. Now, a lot of people, including my kids and a lot of other people, the cell phones are like it's a device. We gotta keep it on there. It's like a safety blanket. So while I agree with the safety and I have no problem with that, obviously I don't want to get slapped in the face with a cell phone or any object, and I'm sure nobody else does. There's a couple problems with this. One, Cedar Fair and Six Flags does the same thing, so I'm not playing favorites. They charge you to use the locker, whether it's a couple bucks, $5, whatever. Now, if you're forcing me to rent a locker, I have a couple beefs about this in the world of let's charge. If it's truly for safety, then you should be giving it for free. If you don't want the accidents, spend the money, let it happen. There's multiple different systems, whether it's thumbprint, code, key, whatever. In the case of Six Flags, they let you bring in the Q-Bot, the Flash Pass, on the ride, but you can't bring a cell phone. The same thing can be done, but there's also another problem. A lot of people, like I just said, are trying to be like these YouTube and Facebook superstars. So while they're out riding the ride, they have the cell phone out and it's on a ride and it's flying out. They can't hold it, and then smack, it hits somebody on the ride down below. Somebody's getting hurt, and then the park gets sued, and then you get kicked out. If they find out that you had a cell phone and it smacks somebody, you know what I mean? If they could see it, because I've been seeing a lot of parks stopping a ride on a lift hill, taking a phone, and then when people are getting off, they're getting thrown out. Whether it's a year, a month, forever, I don't know what the ban is. I guess it's a case-by-case basis, and it's kind of crazy. So a lot of parks that they have bins that are right there. So it's there's a lot of back and forth, like, oh, it's going to slow operations having the bin. Well, there's a lot of parks that you can put it off to the side, you can put it in a bin, even in their own Cedar Fair parks, put them in a bin. And Six Flags does it too. So there's no consistency of what's okay to put a cell phone on and what's not. You know what I mean? Like what's in your pocket and what's not. And I get it. Safety is a major concern. People don't want to get hurt and the parks don't want to get sued. And I'm all for that. I mean, I have no problem. My problem is if I'm waiting in a line that's ridiculously long. And in today's society, nobody wants to talk to each other. We all want to see what's going on in the world. We want to see what's on Twitter and Facebook and Snapchat and YouTube and whatever else there is, Instagram. And people want to see that. So my thing is, here's a solution. Either give it for free or put the bins back. I know people are always worried about, well, my stuff could get stolen in the bin. Well, yeah, of course. Your stuff can also get stolen in a locker. I know people that have that happen to them. You see it on the news. There's a risk in leaving your stuff anywhere. You can leave it with a person that's not riding, but every time that we ride, I'm not going to sit there and take turns. We all want to ride somewhat together, whether we're 2 and 2 or whatever. The group wants to ride. We don't want to sit and wait, and then the other people got to wait another hour or whatever. So either they have to give the lockers for free or let them use the bins, or if they're worried about the people not putting it in the bins, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the universal platform works, and I hate say it, and it's beating everybody down, and everybody's kind of like, oh, we're just going to do it, and we're just going to put it in a locker. I get it. We want to have our phones and wallets and keys and stuff on us. I do feel that if you have a zippered pocket, that should be fine, because most people like to just put it in their pocket, ride hands up, and go have fun. Then there's the what I call the social media warriors that are trying to get everything they can, even illegally, without park permission, and take POVs and themselves riding the ride, and it's really affecting what we can and can't do. Eventually, we're going to get to the point where you can't even bring anything into the park. Maybe a season pass. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but there's a lot of outcry. A lot of people are all for it. A lot of people are against it. It's not the principle of money. It's the principle of I am being forced. If you're forcing this product on me, I shouldn't have to pay for it. That's just my belief and my opinion on that. And by all means, you can agree, disagree, let me know. But if you don't want to give people the free lockers, give us the bins. And I'll gladly put my stuff in a bin. I don't care about that. You know, I always have stuff with zipper pockets or button pockets or whatever, and I've never had an issue. Nothing goes flying out. I'm not one of those social media warriors that got to have my phone out while I'm on a ride, but, you know, because sometimes I'm at the parks and for work, I got to have my phone with me, you know, to take calls or emails or stuff like that. And there's a lot of people like that. So you're potentially hurting our businesses for that long period of time. Because sometimes the only way we can get away is going during work hours, and a lot of us can work from home or wherever. So again, there's a lot of solutions, there's a lot of problems, and I just feel at the end of the day, if you're going to force me to get a locker, I shouldn't have to pay for it, or give me a bin. You know, the bins had worked forever. And I know they're trying to make, you know, revenue for their park, and using a locker is another good stream, especially when you're forcing people. And of course, I totally understand the safety aspect. You know, it's a catch-22. You want to make sure that the guests are safe, but then you got to make them put it in a locker. Some people still aren't going to follow that rule, and I don't know what to tell you. It's kind of crazy, and I don't like it when they're profiting off of this because they're forcing you to do it. Now, by all means, if I go get a locker for the day and I want that locker and I don't feel like carrying anything that day, then that's on me to go pay for the locker, like I do at a water park or whatever. If I bring in a bunch of stuff in and I don't want to keep going back and forth to the car, get a locker, and then there you go. Then that's on me. I pay for the locker. But if I'm being forced, I shouldn't have to pay for a locker. That's my belief. That's my opinion. So what do you guys think? Do you think that the lockers should be free? Do you think they should go back to the bins? Do you care if the lockers are free? Do you care about the couple of dollars? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. You know, it's a discussion. Let's get involved in this. I want to hear everybody's opinions. Let me know what you think. But anyway, we're going to get going. And until next time, everybody, have a great day. And keep on coasting, y'all. Peace.